Adobe Illustrator has different shapes to create artwork. We can find different shapes option in Tools panel. Click and hold on this rectangle tool and we can find different shapes. We have rectangle tool, we have rounded rectangle tool, we have ellipse tool, we also have polygon tool, star tool and flare tool. To use these shape tools, first let's create a new document. Click OK. We can use different shapes in Illustrator. For example, if you click and drag rectangle tool, then we can have our rectangle. Let's change the color so that we can see the clear rectangle. You can also have a rounded rectangle. We can draw a circle using ellipse tool. We can draw a polygon using polygon tool. We can click and drag. You can even draw a star using star tool. You can draw a flare using a flare tool. For example, if you want a sunburst effect on something, then we can use this flare tool. Then we can have sunburst effect. So in this lesson, we will use some basic shapes and learn how to create some logos. In this lesson, we will try to design Windows 8 logo using few basic shapes and few other tools. To do that, first let's create a new document. Click OK. Then you can grab rectangle tool from Tools panel, or you can press M on your keyboard to select rectangle tool. Here let's draw a rectangle with specific dimension. To do that, click once on the artboard to bring the dialog box, and we will have option to have specific size of the rectangle. I will use 100 pixel by 75 pixel. Click OK. Then we have our rectangle here. Let's change the color of rectangle by clicking here. Here I will use this color. In order to design Windows 8 logo, we need multiple rectangle. To have multiple rectangle of same size, we don't have to draw the shape again. To do that, we'll move the rectangle by going to Object, Transform, and by selecting Move option. You can also press Shift Ctrl M on your keyboard. Select Move. Then we can see Move dialog box appears on our document window. Since our rectangle is 100 pixel wide, we will move it to 102 pixel to the right, which will give us a 2 pixel gap between the two rectangles. Click copy. Then you can see we have two rectangles of same size. Now let's move these two rectangles above the existing one. To do that, select both the rectangle. You can press Ctrl A and select both the rectangles, and we will move them vertically by 77 pixel. To do that, let's go to Object, Transform, and choose Move again. Then we can see Move dialog box appears on our document window. In order to move the rectangle vertically, we have to set the angle to 90 degree, and let's change the vertical dimension to 77 pixel and click copy. Then we can see 4 rectangles with same size. Now let's apply some transformation effects. To do that, first let's group all 4 rectangles together. If you don't group our objects together, then we have to apply a transformation effects to each shapes individually. So to group all the shapes together, first select all the objects, then go to object and choose group, or you can press Ctrl G on your keyboard. Choose group. Now all the objects are grouped together. Now we can apply the transformation effects easily on all the objects together. Now let's apply some transformation effects. To do that, go to effects menu, select 3D and choose rotate from this option. Click rotate and we can see 3D rotate option dialog box appears on our document window. Here let's select the custom rotation and enter the value we need. Here for y-axis we will enter 30 degree and raise to 0 degree. 0. Let's click preview button and change the perspective to 135 degree. Let's click the preview button and we can see the preview here. Click OK. Now write Windows 8 somewhere here. Before that, let's move our shape somewhere here so that we can write the Windows 8 here. Now select text tool from tools panel and write Windows 8. Let's increase the font. Let's keep the font to 80 point. Now let's expand the text here. Let's go to object and click expand and click OK. This makes individual text as a different object. For example, if I click window, then we can see the different path selected. Now let's change the font color using eyedropper tool, or we can change the font color from the fill option in tools panel. Let's select eyedropper tool from tools panel, then click on the Windows logo so that we can have same color. Click here. This is our Windows 8 final logo design using Illustrator, basic shapes and other tools.